Okay, hi. For problem 1, first we have to copy the data and paste it to the Microsoft Excel. First data is price, and it only have one data. So to complete or to do the data analysis, we have to have two data. Then we put the district and put 0 2 times to fill the Excel. So second is data analysis. We click two sample assuming unequal variance, click OK, and then for the variable 1 range, we click here, we click the price, and for the variable 2, we click district. So for the hypothesis mean difference, our hypothesis is 10%. So the alpha is 0.05, and we click the levels, and the output range we click over here and click OK. So this is the data, and this one we delete, and this is the answer. Thank you.
For the question number 2, first you must copy the table from the question and put it in the Excel. So first step is you must set the hypothesis, then second step is set the decision rule. For the step 3, to find the p-value, you must find data in your Excel, and after that click on the data analysis. If you cannot find the data analysis, you can search it at Google or YouTube to find the solution. Then choose the another single factor, and for the input range, select the table and the alpha is mass 0.01, and for the output range, click on the box for the titles. Click OK, and it will shows like this. You can see that summary for the two brains, and the p-value for this question is 0.71389217. And for the step 4 is make decision, and the final step is make a conclusion. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, this is solution for problem 3. First, we need to select all the data in the table and paste it in Microsoft Excel. Okay, next, go to File, okay, go to Option, then click Add-ins, choose Analysis Excel Add-ins, then click Go. Alright, then choose Analysis Toolpack, then click OK. Okay, then state the hypothesis for step 1, and for step 2, state the decision rule, and the next is find the test value. Okay, we need to click data, then choose data analysis, choose single factor, enable single factor, then click OK. Then for input range, we click this data. Alright, for output range, okay, we choose any single space for us to put the answer. Okay, then click OK. Alright, this is the answer for ANOVA single factor. Okay, the p-value is 0.362834. Okay, this is the average. Okay, the step 5 step 4 is make decision, that is reject HO since the test value is larger than 0.362834. Okay. The conclusion is we can make a conclusion that on average that price has changed. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Arisha Natashati and I will explain how to do question number 4 in Microsoft Excel. I use Microsoft 2010 to do this task. Step 1, you have to copy and paste information into the Excel like what I show. Step 2, go to the file and then click option button. Excel option will be appear. Step 3, in Excel option, click add ins and then click OK. Step 4, after you click OK, this option will be appear and you have to choose analysis toolpack and then after that, click button go. Step 5, this option will be pop up and you have to tick these two boxes like what I do. After that, click OK. Step 6, what your next action is go to the data and then click data analysis and you have to choose ANOVA single factor and then click OK. Step 7, this option will be pop up in input range box. You have to select all the information given and click column because our data in column. For alpha, just type 0.05 and then for output range, just click anywhere in the box for the result pop up. Lastly, click OK and the result will be appear like this. Hopefully you understand what I explained and thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Marjorie Barbasias and now I will explain question number 5a, which we start with step number 1, which is to run a progression. And to create a data analysis, we need to go to the data and select data analysis under regression, and for input Y, just select the Y data, and for input X, select the X1 and X2 data and turn on the labels as well as the output range. For example, let's show the output here and press OK. And you can do a quick clean for this output. As for me, I will change all the numbers into 3 decimal places. And don't forget for this duplicate part of the output, you can simply remove it. And the last step, which is step number 2, you need to do a regression equation, which is this one, and all we have to do is plus all the cells here from intercept to X2. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, we can see from the question 5a, we can see that the coefficient that we get is for intercept is 21.293, for x1 is 3.103, and for x2 is 4.698. So we go to the second question, which is the question is interpret the coefficient value of each independent variable in the constructed model. So I got the beta for intercept is indicates that the unit will increase or decrease y by beta intercept unit x intercept, all the other independent variable in the constructed model. So for the x1 is, we can see that beta 1 equals to 3.103 implies that given that the other variables remain constant while an increase in x1 will increase y by 3.03. For the second one is beta 2 equals to 4.698
698 implies an increase in x2, which also will increase the y by 4.698, while the other variables remain constant. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nur Unaida binti Mazhar. My method number is VG191100125. So for the question C, we need to verify if each independent sharing a significance linear relationship with the dependent variable at 0.05 level of significance. So to find those variable, we must have the step. So the first step is state the hypothesis like usual. Step 2 is state the diffusion rule. Step 3 is find the p-value. Okay, so how to find the p-value? To find the p-value, we need to refer to the table. For the first variable, the p-value for the first variable is 0.179. Next, make decision. How to make the decision? So to make the decision, we need to relate the p-value and the significance level, which is 0.05. Since the p-value is 0.179 is greater than significance level, then we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So last, the conclusion. For the conclusion, we must relate the p-value, which is 0.179, and the significance value, which is 0.05. So the conclusion is there is no significance linear relationship between the number of sales made by an employee Y and how many years the employee has been with the company X1. So for the second variable, we also use the same steps as the previous one. So for the second variable, state the hypothesis, state the diffusion rule, find p-value. So for the second variable, we also need to refer to the table. So the p-value for the second variable is 0.079. Step 4 is make diffusion. How to make the diffusion? To make the diffusion, we need to relate the p-value and the significant level that just I did just now. So the diffusion is, since the p-value is 0.079 is greater than significance level, then we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So the conclusion, there is no significant linear relationship between the number of sales made by an employee Y and how or she scored on a business aptitude test X2. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.